Hello Year 1, it's Mrs Giles here and we're going to do some labs today, okay? Now this week we're going to be looking at patterns. Now you may have already watched the clips explaining what a pattern is. Now I would like you to have a think. What is a pattern? What does that word mean? Pause the video and have a think. Okay guys, so let's find out what a pattern is. A pattern is something that comes in a certain order. For example, we might have a shape pattern. Here we have a square and a circle. That's the pattern. First we have the green square, then we have the blue circle. And then patterns repeat itself. So we will see again, oh look, there's the green circle, there's the green square, there's the blue circle, the green square, the blue circle. So on here we actually have the pattern repeating 3 times. There it repeats, there's the first time, then it repeats again, and then it repeats again. This is a repeating pattern. Should we see if we can figure out some repeating patterns? You're going to have to help me, guys. Let's see if we can do it. Okay, guys, I'm afraid I've had to turn off the camera, otherwise we wouldn't be able to see what we were doing. So you'll have to pretend that my pretty face is here. So let's have a look at the pattern we have on the screen. So we have a purple circle, a yellow star. Oh, and then I see a purple circle again. Oh, and I see the star, so it must be repeating. Now, what I like to do, children, is I like to put numbers above the pattern, so I know when the pattern starts to repeat. So watch me do this. So the purple circle is number 1, okay, because that's the first shape we see. The yellow star is the second shape we see. Then we see the purple circle again. So we go back to number 1. Oh, and look, there's the yellow star, so that's number 2. And then there's the purple circle, which is number 1. So we can see the pattern is purple circle, yellow star. So we have, let me get my pen, we have purple circle, yellow star, purple circle, yellow star. Purple circle? What will come next, children? Pause the video and have a think. What do you think will come next? Well, I think it must be the star, children, because look, after the purple circle, which was number 1, number 2 is the yellow star. I'm going to click on the star. Yes, I was right. Now, what would come after the star? Oh, we go back again to the purple circle, don't we? Here's the yellow star, and then we go back to the first shape in our pattern, the purple circle. There we go. And we know that the star was yellow and the circle was purple. Well done, guys. We did that one. Brilliant. Hey, guys. So we're back now with another challenge. Here we have a pattern in front of us. Let's have a look at the pattern. So we have red square, yellow square. Oh, look, red square, red square. Okay. Should we put the numbers above and see what the patterns looks like in a number? Right, let me get my pen. So this is the first shape we see, 1. And then we see another one, so I'm going to put 1. Oh, and then we see a new shape, so I'm going to put that as number 2. Then I can see we have the red shape again, the red square, so I'll put 1. And another red square, 1. So let's look at the pattern. The pattern goes 1, 1, 2. 1, 1, 2. So what colour do I need this square to be? What colour was shape number 2? Oh yes, yellow, because it goes 1 is red, then it's 1, which is red again, and then 2 is yellow. Let's see if we're right, children. Yes, we were right. What comes next? So we have 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, and after the 1, if we go back to this 2, we know it goes back to 1. And 1 is a what colour square? A red square. Brilliant. So we've got 2 red squares, then a yellow square is our pattern. And then it repeats again. Oops, there it goes, repeats there, and then it's starting again. Brilliant. Well done, guys. I'm wondering if you can have a go at the next one on your own. Let's see what it is. Okay, guys, so I'm going to let you have a go at doing this one on your own. Okay, now think carefully, and if you want to, see if you can use the numbers to help you, put the numbers on top of the pattern to help you. Pause the video, give it a go, guys. Okay, guys, did you pause the video and have a go? I'm sure you did. Let's go through this one together then. So, blue circle, I'm going to put a number 1 there because that's the first shape I've seen, the blue circle. Oh, then we have a red circle. I'm going to put number 2 above that shape. Then I see a yellow circle. So that is something different, so I have to call that number 3. And now I'm back to a blue circle. Now we've seen the blue circle before, and that was number 1. So I'm going to put number 1. So the pattern will start repeating now. So we've had number 1. Let's go back and look at this pattern. I'm going to circle the pattern so we can see it. So we've got 1 was the blue circle, 2 was the red circle, 3 is a yellow circle. So there are 3 shapes in this repeating pattern. 1, 2, 3. Now we have 1, so this must be 2. So what colour do I need to pick? What colour is number 2? What colour is the second shape in my pattern? I think you know, children, don't you? It's a red circle. So that's number 2. So we have 1, 2, 3. What colour is this one going to be then? This is the third shape in our pattern. Oh, number 3 is yellow. Yes. Did you get it right, guys? I bet you did. Okay, guys, right, so we've got another pattern challenge now. I would like you to do what you did before. Pause the video, have a look at the pattern, and have a think. What shape would come next in our pattern? What shapes would come next in our pattern? Okay, you give it a go for me, guys. Pause the video. Okay, children, have you had a go? Do you think you know what comes next? Right then, let's have a look. So, we start with, what do we call this shape? Oh yes, a rectangle, because it's got 4 sides, it's got 2 long sides and 2 short sides. So it's a rectangle, and it's a purple rectangle. Now that's the first shape we've seen. So I'm going to put number 1. Oh, then we see another shape. This, let's count how many sides it has. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, a five-sided shape is called a pentagon. So this is a red pentagon. And this is the second shape we see in the pattern. Right. Oh, look what comes next. Another red pentagon. So I'm going to put number 2. Okay, so we've got 1, 2, 2. Oh, and then we come back to the purple rectangle, which we know is number 1. So I'm going to write number 1. And then we don't know what comes next. So let's have a look at the pattern again. We have a purple rectangle's number 1. Then number 2 is a red pentagon. And we have another red pentagon. And then we go back to the beginning. Okay, so we can circle the first repeating pattern. So it looks like this. We have a purple circle, then a red pentagon, then another red pentagon. We've gone back to the purple circle, which is number 1, and now we know we need 2, because it goes 1, 2, 2. So we know we're going to have 2 of the same shapes. I bet you know what it is, children. We need a pentagon and another pentagon, and they're both red. I bet you got that quicker than me. Well done. Okay, children, so this is the last pattern we're going to look at on this video. So let's have a look at the pattern. I would like you to pause the video and for you to have a go. Have a look at the pattern, and I want you to find what are the next 2 shapes that are missing, and what colour would those shapes be. You give it a go, guys. Pause the video. Okay, guys, right, so let's see if you've got it right. Let's have a look. So let's have a look at the pattern first of all. We have a purple triangle because it has 3 sides, and a triangle is a 3-sided shape. Oh, then we have another purple triangle. Then we have a yellow. Oh, we're going to have to count the sides of this shape to find out what it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And, oh, I can't draw an 8. And there we go. An 8-sided shape is called an octagon, because like an octopus, it's got 8 sides, and an octopus has 8 legs. So that's an octagon. All right, so let's put the numbers on top to help us. So we know that the first shape we see is a purple triangle. So I'm going to put number 1. And then we see another purple triangle, number 1. Now we see a yellow octagon. That's the second type of shape we see. So I'm going to put number 2. Oh, now we've gone back to number 1. Okay, we've gone back to number 1. So what would come next? Let's look at the pattern. I'm going to circle the pattern so we can see it. So the pattern went 1. Let me get my pen. The pattern went 1, 1, 2. 1, 1, 2. Triangle, triangle, octagon. We started at number 1, which was our triangle, so we now need 1. Oh, and the next one needs to be 1, and then we need number 2 for our pattern. 1, 1, 2. So, children, what is number 1? What pattern is number 1? Yes, it's the triangle, isn't it? So I'm going to click on the triangle. And what would number 2 be? Let's go back and have a look. Number 2, oh, is the octagon. I'm going to click on the octagon. There we go. We know the triangles are purple and the octagon is yellow. Whoop. Now, children, I wonder if you can find some patterns in your house or in your flat. Okay, see if you can find some different patterns. And remember, a pattern is when something is in an order and then it repeats itself. Good luck, guys. Good work today.